welcome to Horseman Sports Show on Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and soon to be Audible.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Audible. I forgot about Audible.
Audible is coming very soon, and I'll give you a passcode you can use to get 10% off and a month free on Audible
Awesome sauce.
if you mention BSS Carolinas or Horseman Sports Show.
Yo, that is awesome.
Yeah, we're trying different avenues.
Audible. Okay.
Yeah, Audible, man. I didn't think about it. My wife actually did it, and I was like, all right, sounds good. Let's try it.
Nice.
You know, more views, more listens. I'm good with that. Oh, hey. We got the best Super Bowl halftime show ever. I'm telling you. So, welcome to today's show. Of course, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Rocky. Join me, the man to the left is Matty No Chill.
Matty No Chill.
He's got a new segment this week we're going to do for NASCAR because, it's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. 2 more weeks.
Yeah. So me and Smoochie will set that one out.
I'm going to get into it.
Oh,
man.
you don't get into it?
I'm going to try.
All right. We'll do a wheel of punishment for NASCAR.
There you go.
That'll keep us involved. You got to finish in top 5 to win. And we got the Urban Nerds in the house. Of course, they both host Urban Outcast every Friday.
Yep. Yeah, we missed it last week. We had a lot. I couldn't make it last week, but we'll be back at it next week.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be back at it next week, man.
Right before the All-Star game.
Of course.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, man. So we got a great show today. Plus, we'll probably have a special guest that will bark his way through at some point. Just make sure. So we learned that you cannot say Kyle Lowry on the show.
Nor Cam Newton.
Well, no,
Neither one of those.
He's fine with Cam. So anyway, we got a great show for you today. First thing we'll talk about is Super Bowl week. So, but we're also going to talk about the All-Star game because All-Star rosters just came out. First thing, before we get to who got snubbed, Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki were special additions to the All-Star game. By who else? Adam Silver made a special spot for the two of them. Stan Van Gundy says the fans should be in total control of voting. Do you guys agree with that?
No. We have Derrick Rose starting and Luka.
No.
And Dwayne Wade starting.
I think voting should be out of the fans, period, from starters on down. Let the NBA choose it.
Yeah.
Because it keeps guys like Rudy Gobert from crying.
We talked about it last week when we saw the percentage of the fan votes and some of the people that they voted in there versus who
should have made it.
Who should have made it, yeah.
Should have made it. Keep it all NBA, let NBA guys
NBA
vote.
media.
That's it.
Well, I like how is it now? It's a percentage, right?
It's 50% fans, 25 media, 25, I think, coaches and players.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm not too thrilled about the media's opinions either.
It's biased. If you go to Oklahoma City, you're going to vote PG and Westbrook no matter what.
Yeah. So, go strictly just NBA people. Ask coaches.
Coaches and players.
Yeah. Ask coaches, who should be on the All-Star roster.
That's why I say the same thing. For example, Zach LaVine's name wasn't even mentioned.
Shoot. Dirk Nowitzki, I don't even believe he's going to retire after he's not going to retire.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to retire. He's been hurt.
But you just, okay.
Because he's going to probably play another year, right?
Yeah.
And Wade, did Wade say he's retiring or he's?
Yeah, Dwayne Wade's done.
Dwayne Wade is, unless
he's doing his tour.
Yeah, unless he just comes out of retirement and says, I'm a Laker.
Nah, he won't do that. His heart is in Miami.
Yeah.
So this being his last All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I could see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So are you going to do this for, everybody's last season? If Vince says, this is going to be my love. You're going to feel sorry for him and be like, okay, you're averaging your 2 points. Come on.
Well, actually, Vince is playing pretty decent for his 41 years old.
You know what? Yeah.
He's actually playing pretty.
Yeah. Does that annoy you guys when people call retirement and then come out?
Yeah. when a player do it, like Ben Roethlisberger, I'm retired. Yeah, I play.
Yeah.
It bothers the hell out of me. But I'm going to tell you, I mean, Derek Jeter, yeah, I know. All right, listen, I know he's a Yankee. He's, I understand all that. But the dude batted .240 and made the All-Star team.
That's El Capitan.
No, this isn't Special Olympics or no, shout out Special Olympics. Y'all are great. Wow. But I'm just saying, this isn't, this isn't, let's give them participation trophy just because.
Is MLB all fan vote?
No, it's percentage.
Okay,
percentage too.
But Stan Van Gundy was like on the show on the Libertarians, like, no, it should be all the fans. I'm like, dude, what are you smoking?
Do you see the starting five will be if we did the fan vote?
Yeah,
it'll be the Warriors. It'll be the Warriors versus the East.
It should be about who had a good first half of the season. To me. Just like baseball, first half of the season should make you into the All-Star team. It shouldn't be what you did the previous year either. Because to me, LeBron James shouldn't be starting an All-Star game. He's starting because he's LeBron James.
I think they should put the All-Star game after the finals.
I think so.
Pro Bowl?
Yeah. Like the Pro Bowl.
Or do what hockey does. I love hockey's All-Star weekend. The 3-on-3, like tournament style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's change it to we mentioned it before. I think we said it should be a 3-on-3 blacktop tournament.
They won't listen to
at Rucker Park.
No, it can't be a Rucker because it's too cold.
Not Rucker, but play inside do like the big three. Play a tournament. Say, all right, LeBron chooses Kyrie and
whoever
and Kevin Love against three of the Warriors.
That's how they do the hockey. 3-on-3. Like USA against the world. They don't do East and West.
Yeah.
And hockey is really good. Well, not USA, North America, excuse me.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, I just because the All-Star game's a joke anyway. And nobody, I mean, it's the NBA All-Star game and the Pro Bowl. Nobody gives a damn about.
Yeah.
See, baseball, it matters. That's what I love about baseball.
Yeah, baseball, it matters. But after that 1 year, it ended in a tie.
Yeah.
They made it matter.
Yeah, they made it matter. They made it matter, which I can understand. Actually, the hockey All-Star game, it has some.
It's fun. It's
really
cool.
They take it seriously.
You know the problem with the NHL All-Star game, it happens a week before the NBA, a couple weeks. And nobody's like, because last weekend I was like, the NHL All-Star game's already? Mm-hmm. I didn't know. They were just in the wrong time of year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because the way they do
it starts up quiet, too.
Yep.
You have to really be looking for the hockey season to begin. If not, then you kind of miss it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But, I think if you put it at the end of the season, it'll be like better suited.
Well,
get through the playoffs, get through all of that stuff. Because I feel like the All-Star game, it kind of kills the momentum of the season.
Mm-hmm. Well, now it's not even a halfway point. It's over. It's like 60 games into the season. It used to be at the halfway point because LeBron James complained. They changed it.
Okay,
because they wanted more vacation.
Yeah, longer than the season, I believe.
Yeah,
that's why games so spread out this year.
I don't. The special, circumstance of adding the All-Star game. Come on, we got to stop that. I told y'all last week I still wouldn't have put Magic Johnson in the All-Star game in '91, and that. Man,
but
it's not 91.
That's the fans, though.
90.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the fans.
I get like Magic's case because it was very special. Dwayne Wade is not a special circumstance. This year.
I totally agree with you. It should go to the people who deserve it.
Because D'Angelo Russell is having a whole lot better season than Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
and the team's better.
But, somebody had to get injured. Shout out to the people who got that right. Yeah. Oladipo.
He would have been an all-star, yeah.
Now, my thing is, the whole Chris Middleton getting in there over Jimmy Buckets.
Well, I think they blame Buckets for being half and half.
But no, he's been on 3 different teams this year, right? Or two. I was thinking the Bulls. I'm still thinking he was there.
Yeah. Well, if they don't trade him.
Well, yeah, it might be a third.
Yeah,
why? I'm like, come on, man. At some point, It shouldn't be. It should be about how good you did in the first half.
They got to do a Team Giannis, Team LeBron, Team Snub, and have a tournament.
There you go.
I like.
So you got in the West, you got LeBron, Kevin Durant, Paul George, Steph Curry, James Harden, Jokic, Anthony Davis, LaMarcus Aldridge, Lillard, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, Russell Westbrook. Who would you took off the West?
Westbrook.
Yep.
Who's going on in front of him?
Gobert, Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell he's come on. I could see Gobert.
Gobert. Luka, DeRozan. I think DeMar DeRozan is.
Did LaMarcus make it?
Yeah, he made it.
Okay.
I think DeMar DeRozan's having an overall better numbers than Westbrook. But you put people in there for star power as well.
Yeah. DeMar, San Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, Devin Booker. You can argue Devin Booker. You can argue.
DeRozan didn't make it. Donovan Mitchell, he's still 22.5 points a game. DeRozan should have made it probably because of spurt, but Aldridge made it.
Yeah. Marcus playing a lot better than him. I mean, you can argue Mike Conley,
Drummond,
Drew Holiday.
Tobias Harris, I think, is the one.
He's the biggest snub.
Yeah, I think he's.
But I knew he wasn't going. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to let him get in.
Yeah.
Probably him and Luka to me are the two biggest ones.
And I'm not the biggest Tobias Harris fan, but he just all-star nod.
For me, Tobias Harris and Drew Holiday for the West.
Do you have any?
I think Harris for sure. Gobert. But probably DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan. That's a good one. I just, it's a shame that some of these guys get hanged. And my thing with Stan Van Gundy, he was like, Kemba Walker shouldn't have made it above Dwayne Wade. I'm like, dude.
That's not favoritism again.
Yeah.
Favoritism.
Yeah. I'm just like, come on. So, all right, we talked about that. Let's go into.
I feel sorry for Gobert, man.
He's in the West.
Oh, don't even get me started about the Gobert and Warriors thing, making fun of him because he cried.
I mean, that was kind of.
I get it, but dude, you're the damn Golden State Warriors. What the hell are you crying? What are you going to attack somebody else for?
Well, he came back good, though, Adam, though.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
What did he say? Oh, yeah. That'll be.
I give Gobert credit. He came back strong.
He did. That's true. He did come back strong. Didn't he?
Ain't he a word since.
You also got Steph and Seth Curry will be in the 3-point shootout.
I heard confirmed was Steph, Seth, Buddy Hield, and Damian Lillard so far.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield.
Oh, Buddy's playing. If he was in the East, he could be an all-star snub.
All-star snub.
In the East.
I like that. You always get an all-star, you be like, what?
Because Buddy's averaging 21, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making some money.
Like Kings next year are going to be the Nuggets version of Nuggets.
Should be. Because they got good roster.
They get rid of Cauley Stein and let Bagley play.
Yeah, no kidding. That'll be the next one. All right, so let's go into the Pelicans talk. Anthony Davis tells team he wants to trade. That's probably the biggest news of the week. NBA fined AD $50,000 for his agent making public trade demands.
That's 1/4 of play for him.
The should players have this much control?
They shouldn't, but it's going to change about it. I mean, it's a players-driven league, unfortunately. A player doesn't want to play for a team. You can sit out with an injury.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis' case, he would have to sit out 1.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he'll do it. He's already threatened to sit out if he's not traded.
He has?
Yep.
I hope that's not true. Well, Pelicans took him out of the intro already, so.
And they believe in the Jahlil Okafor now.
Woo!
Hey, now I would say, woo! He should have been doing this.
Who, Jahlil Okafor?
They should have been playing together.
I agree.
But he went to Philadelphia with Embiid and Simmons, and he was just stuck.
Noel.
And you wouldn't play Embiid and Okafor together.
Because Okafor is like the back of the basket, old school dude.
Yeah.
No defense.
He lost weight, though. He looks good.
Shout out to him. He's transformed his game, and
I read an article. He went full vegan now. He lost about 30 pounds. Put on muscle. Like looks. Him AD sitting out might be the best thing they might have found him at the gym.
Yeah, look.
Mr. Duke over here, what do you think?
I mean, it's about time for all the hype that he had coming out of college.
He had no hype for me. I was like, oh, he's a good college player. Don't come out. Then he won a ring. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that's
came out.
So that whole class didn't really Winslow, Tyus Jones. That wasn't really.
But look at them now.
Oh, Jones always hurt though.
Tyus Jones playing good now. Winslow's played out this year.
Winslow, when the point guard was the best thing that happened to him.
Which is crazy. I can't really use point.
I wanted him coming out instead of Kaminsky.
I wanted him too.
Everybody in the city of Charlotte want him instead, but or the 9 draft picks we could have had.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cry over spilled milk. Jordan saw something in him.
Rich Show, not Jordan.
Oh,
no, I thought it was Jordan.
I thought Rich Show.
I thought that was Jordan's pick because of the brand.
And I think it was a combination of Show though. You could have got all the picks and got down and got Frank. So I felt. No,
you could have because Boston wasn't going to take him at that pick.
Boston went to Winslow.
I didn't really think Frank Kaminsky was going to be even in the first round.
Really?
He got a hot tournament run. It's like the stock market.
Yeah, but when it's so deceiving.
Sam Decker went lottery pick too.
Yeah,
that same draft. So that tells you when you.
And I think if they hadn't made it to the national championship that year and gotten as far and had the. If you didn't see him for as long as you did, you probably would be
Sam Decker was the best player on that Wisconsin team. He is still winning the game of life. He's in Washington. He's married to Harlan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got it made, and boy.
He really don't want to play.
I mean, the only people that beat him is Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah. You got me there.
Yeah.
But Iman Shumpert got to play. His wife take care of him now.
Yeah. Shumpert's living a life.
He got a ring in Cleveland.
Yeah. Tiana Taylor.
Yeah. Wife making all the money.
Yeah. He's still playing in the league. I mean,
with the King, so he ain't really got to play.
Plays when he wants.
Yeah. Wifey called me.
Can't play this game.
She's on a tour.
What happened to him? I mean, he was like the shutdown defender they supposedly that could shoot the three.
He married Tiana Taylor and got bit. All right.
All right. That is funny.
He got a ring for all his troubles.
That's true.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about the trade deadline. Are you guys ready for the All-Star game here in Charlotte?
The city, no. But, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it over with already.
And then I saw that CIAA is February 25th, and they're at 2 locations.
Yep, Bojangles
and Spectrum.
I think they had Spectrum the Friday, Saturday.
Speaking of which, I heard it, and I'm not sure if this is true. Are they doing the All-Star or the celebrity game and stuff? Are they doing that at Bojangles?
Yes.
And practice.
Why?
Yeah. Because I don't know about the celebrity.
The celebrity game's there, and I think doing the media day.
The media day and stuff is there because I'm going to the media day and stuff at Bojangles. They're splitting up. I don't know why they're splitting the 2 up. The Hornets aren't playing or anything. I mean, I don't know.
Could you do the game? I guess they won't get the court ready. I don't know.
Maybe it's not. I mean, because the celebrity game usually doesn't sell out anyway.
Well, rookies and games.
Still, though, I mean, I think you just want to showcase the best of what you have in this city
for the
publicity. I mean, but if nothing's going on at the arena, you have all these celebrities coming in, and people are here to watch the game, and then you have it at Bojangles Arena off of Independence Boulevard.
We got to think in the years past with the whole All-Star game, the celebrity game was always at the smaller venue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I think that in last year was at Barclays. No, not Barclays, but the game was at the smaller venue at the National Square Garden.
Yeah.
So it wasn't at the actual garden.
But no, I agree. The city's not ready, and we do this every year. Every time we have an event, it makes no sense to me. Like when we do the 4th of July at BB&T Ballpark. I mean, we're not ready. We have one side of the street cut off, and they have a bunch of people selling roofs and stuff like that. It's nothing about baseball. Nothing. It's nothing about 4th of July, but we'll have people selling insulation.
Yep.
And we'll repair your roof.
Schmuckos.
It's like it's nothing. There's no marketing. They don't work together. It doesn't make sense to me. I will tell you the other day watching 30 for 30, Deion Sanders.
It was good, by the way.
It was awesome. And watching the Falcons work with the Braves on that. That is the way it should be.
Yeah.
You know, within the city. The teams should work together and try to promote each other. You know, that's the way I feel about the Hornets and the Panthers all the time. You don't see Cam at the Hornets games. I've never seen him at a Hornets game unless LeBron James is in town.
Or Steph.
Okay, Steph. He had a bobblehead night and didn't even come to that. I just, you know, the workership between the two should work.
Nah, I feel the Hornets are better working with the Panthers than the other way around.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Kimmel beat the drum.
Yeah.
Jordan got a sweep there. I haven't seen Tepper at the game but once this season.
Yeah. I mean, you see TD and you see
some
Keith
relevance in there, though.
Right.
If the Hornets start winning and start contending for the East, I think you might see it more.
But if you see these guys here, no, I don't. Even when they made the playoffs, you saw TD at the game.
TD and
that was about it.
I saw Tober was here. That was about it. Tober and Charles Johnson. Those were the three guys.
Yeah, you saw those three, but they didn't really do anything at the Hornets games.
Just
you know,
sit there.
The same thing at the Knights. You know, I see Cody at the game every once in a while. I think Frank was there last year walking around. But, you know, you don't really see anything between the cities. Well, Clifford did the batting of the home run derby.
Oh, that's right.
A couple years ago. So,
yeah, they don't work together. Other than Kemba, he beat the drum once a season.
Yeah.
I think the problem with Charlotte is they more Panthers anyway. It's like Steph Curry is they big. They rather have Steph here than a Hornet. Because they can get Steph here, they'll get Steph here and do it.
Yeah, but it's about community. Yeah, it should be about your community. It should be about the, you know, but it is what it is.
I mean, the thing is, everybody is so caught up on the star power. And, you know, especially with Charlotte being a small market, you have to develop those stars. Just like OKC. You know, I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant was like, or Russell Westbrook. It was like, well, you know, I don't want to be a star here. Look, this is where you're at, so this is where you develop your brand.
Right.
And small places like Charlotte, this would be a great place to develop your brand. So guys like Cam Newton, Kemba Walker, the places like this is really like your city, because Charlotte is not like New York. It's not L.A. It's not a Houston where you got to battle other big-time cities in your area.
In your own state, yeah.
This is it. This is small. So when people see you, that's on the news. If you know, I never forget, I've seen Cam at Chicken Coop. Like, that was on the news. Yeah. Like, oh, smack, Cam.
You see when they do Belk, where he's got his brand at Belk, you see that.
Right. So I wish more the people took like the Julius Peppers approach. Julius Peppers was like awesome here in the Charlotte community. Guys like him, Thomas Davis. Yep. Surprisingly, Kelvin Benjamin, when he was here, like those dudes took advantage of, you know, where they were at. So I would like to see more stars here take advantage of the opportunity.
I think with Kemba though, he's not really that. He's very shy.
He's come out though
a little bit more.
Ever since they tried to promote him to All-Star game a couple years ago, he's starting to let it go a little bit.
Because, like, you know, talk to his mom. He hates media days. He don't want to be around it. He's on the basketball.
Right.
The one thing I do have to say, trust me, it was easy to see Kelvin Benjamin because he was at, you know, every Bojangles, every Church's Chicken. Okay. I had to get that out because I was hanging on the thread.
Shout out to Kelvin Benjamin. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He just loves the cafeteria food a little bit more. You know, over Alfred Bay Sword, he's at McDonald's cafeteria.
Yeah, but look, you catch Kelvin Benjamin like anywhere, any and everywhere. And he was just
No, you didn't. Seriously, he's a good guy.
He was, when you look at him, like, damn, that's Kelvin Benjamin. He's like, hey, what's going on? He take pictures out. I remember one time we was in like Walmart, and he was like buying people's prescriptions. Like, hey, don't worry about it. I got your prescription.
Really?
Yeah.
He's really, like he'd be at Walmart buying groceries, and just at Wilkinson Walmart. So
yeah, so it's just like, oh, what are you doing here, Kelvin? No, he wasn't like Lance Stevenson where we had to tell him to go home. Lance was something else.
Oh man, Lance is a character, but him in Charlotte, like nobody liked him in Charlotte though.
Yeah,
which is always funny to me because he hit that game winner. First game, hits the game winner, stand on the standee, celebrating with the fans, and boy, the arena loved it. Mm-hmm. And then
nothing
next
else.
game, because they didn't, he got hurt, and then Clifford didn't play him.
Yeah.
And then he lost all his confidence, was shot after that.
And that's how player he was. Like, he's, excuse me. Yeah, with him, I did a media day with him. You know how players do, like, working with the Charlotte Hornets, Fox Sports, whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it. He was nervous. So we had to get him confident. To be 30 minutes, get him confident enough to do it.
But, like you're saying, doing small Markets, like Paul George is doing it to me, with his shoe brand now. He's really stepped up with the PlayStation shoes and, what he's doing at Oklahoma City. He's building up. He said he want to go to L.A. He doesn't need to go to L.A. He can do it at OKC. You can do it in small markets now. And that's what just drives me nuts about the AD thing. I understand why he wants to get traded because they're not building anything around him. They were wasting his talent.
He's just in the West.
Yeah,
Well, Drew Holiday's good, but they haven't added pieces around. They have Murtich,
Well, he got traded because he got punched in the jaw. That's one reason he was there.
True.
Yeah.
And they draft picks after AD hasn't been really panning out.
Well, and that's another thing. Same thing with Charlotte. I mean, look at Kimba. Kimba's panned out, but he's really the only draft pick that's panned out over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You got to get basketball guys to make basketball decisions.
Thank you. You can't get yes men.
Flunkies.
And that was the issue with, I think, when Kimba first got here when Jordan first got here with Larry Brown.
Yeah.
Did we have Kimba with Larry Brown?
No.
No.
Because remember that before we got Kimba, it was Larry Brown called it out the team.
Yeah, even with Larry Brown, you guys had like Steven Jackson,
Joe Wallace,
DJ Augustine.
DJ Augustine.
Tyus Thomas.
You're not a championship team, but you could compete and get the 7th and 8th seed and lose.
Oh, we're the kings of making the 7th and 8th seed and losing the first round in 4.
But that's the thing is just. The thing I respect about Mike Kupchak is he's going to get basketball people here. Yeah. He's a basketball guy.
He won't just get yes.
I remember Rich Cho, Rich Cho's like, sweet. There's people typing in numbers and not even watching the game, just typing in numbers.
See?
He was a nice guy, though.
Yeah, he was. He's definitely a cool guy, but he just a numbers guy. He didn't care. You put 40 points up, he's going to look at your numbers, see what's going on.
But see, that's the thing. Kupchak is
he played.
Yeah, he played. I mean, he did.
I mean, he was GM with Kobe.
Kobe, Shaq. He learned from Jerry West.
Did he make the Miles Bridges pick?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people didn't want him to make that pick, and it was a good pick.
Who did they want to get?
That was his first pick, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because Monk was Cho's last pick.
Yeah. And in fairness to Cho, a lot of that goes back to Clifford. Because he did not play these young guys at all. I mean, he sent them to the G League
back and forth
and say, hey, we're not playing you because you're a rookie. He did not trust a rookie. The only rookies he's trusted has been Kaminsky and Kimba. That's the only 2.
And you can't say Kimba because he had DJ Augustine running the point with him.
Exactly.
Right. And it was like by default.
Right. But they were kind of forced into Kaminsky early because of the injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries, yeah. And then the whole marketing thing they did, they tried to make him make the face
of Ice-T.
Yeah, McAllister's.
He's still on the buses.
He's the face of Ice-T. I'm going to drink McAllister's because Frank Kaminsky told me to.
That and then the picture of him sitting in that little Miata with his knees above the door. That's the one picture I have.
That's great.
Can we stop the Pepsi commercials, by the way? Can we stop the Carolina Panthers?
I love that commercial.
Why?
I love that because it's the Panthers and the opponent closely resembles the Dallas Cowboys.
They did, actually.
Why did you ever put a Dallas Cowboy in this?
I think that commercial came out right after the first game of the season. After we played the Cowboys.
Hey, Emmett, what do you think of the Dallas Cowboy commercials? You sleep.
He was knocked out.
When we come back, we will talk about local sports. I hate that commercial. We'll talk about some local Charlotte sports commercials throughout the years. That's got to be one of the worst. You're listening to Horseman Sports Show, BSS Carolinas. Urban Outcast is in the room. Maddie No Chill. B3X Hornet will be back next week.
Hey.
Yep. And we are sponsored by Attitude Broadcasting. Put Attitude in broadcasting. And you can catch us everywhere.